because the adrenaline's flowing. But again, you're right, Dan. That's not a way to start the game.
Back deep for the Tigers, number 14, Bobby Francis. And what's another number? Number 13, Casey Williams.
We should get pretty good field position on this drive, just because that kick wasn't that deep the first time around.
It's a line drive, too.
Yeah.
We'll have to see here if the leg of Michael Gallagher, he's a 5'10", 135-pound senior for the Indians.
Well, one of the pleasant surprises so far this year, too, Dan, has been special teams. I think Moon's done a good job both on kick returning and kick coverage.
They declined the penalty? Why would we do that?
Do you know what's going on, Dan?
I'm telling you what, unless they reset the clock to 12, I'm not quite sure what's going on here.
No, I think what may have happened is someone may have inadvertently declined the penalty for some reason, which that makes no sense at all, but could have happened just, again, an inadvertent error by someone on the field.
Well, it's deja vu all over again as we try this kickoff. Wait a second now.
They got to reset the clock.
That's what they're doing. I have a feeling what they did was they didn't start this game. They're going back to 12 on the clock, Dave. And it should be 12, I guess, because the play never went off if they were offsides.
All right, now it's 7:36. This game was supposed to start at 7:30.
Controversy abounds at Moon Tiger Stadium. Film at 11.
But not with Vedco.
That's right. We're not going to have Fedco tonight. We don't have enough signs up on the around the stadium.
Speaking of Fedco, it looks like it's going to be the first game all year where it doesn't rain tonight. I don't see too many clouds out there.
No, you just jinxed us now.
Oh.
Deep kick fielded at the 2-yard line by Casey Williams. Casey Williams runs across 20, gets a big hole across the 30, the 40, across 45, one man to beat, across 50. He could go all the way. 30, 20, 10, no flags. Touchdown, Tigers!
What a way to start the game.
Well, Dan, on that, they basically outkicked their coverage. That was a beautiful kickoff down inside the 5-yard line. And when Casey first got the ball, it almost looked like he was just sort of like meandering upfield, waiting for the hole to develop. He really didn't hurry along, but once he saw that gap down the near side of the field, he attacked and I think went in untouched.
Tigers line up for the extra point. John Oberdick back on the field this week. Snap held by Williams. Kicks up. Oh, and the kick is blocked.
There's a flag, though.
There's a flag on the play.
Where'd he come from?
I think you may have offsides here on Peters Township.
They're going off the field.
Now, Dave, correct me if I'm wrong. Are the
No.
Tigers always in red at home, or is this because the Indians are in white that we're in red? It just seemed to be like we're always in white at home.
I think away teams are always in white.
No?
Away team's on white.
I'll tell
Away
you,
teams are always in white.
I gotta quit. I gotta quit stopping by. Well, actually, don't have any sponsors yet. I don't know places I could say that I could stop by on the way here, but we'll work on that over the course of the season.
Stop by the lawyer's office.
We stopped by the lawyer's office on the way here, and it just messes me up.
Well, since they installed that wet bar.
What do we have?
Here's a replay of the kickoff, Dan. Kickoff is, again, excellent kickoff. He's down to the 2-yard line. Now watch, Casey here's not in any hurry.
There's the block right there. Boom.
And a huge, huge hole on the inside here.
And Bobby Francis came across there, number 14, and threw a great block to open up that hole, Dave.
You know, last week we saw similar returns to where there was one man to beat. Last week it was the knock quarterback, safety, punter, kicker, and bus driver. The name
Shoop.
Jordan Shoop, and the name eluded me, who did everything, and he really stopped a couple of touchdown returns on special teams. We talked just before kickoff about one of the pleasant surprises, Moon special teams. And here they come through with the opening kickoff and bring it back 98 yards on that kickoff return.
Coach Capuano looked brilliant there, declining that penalty. That led to the touchdown. That's what's going to come back. And
I said we were going to have good field position. I didn't know how good.
John Oberdick kicks it deep to the 2-yard line, center of the field, across the 15, and held up by a couple Tigers. Met
Good
first.
coverage.
by number 44 of the Tigers.
Some-
Let's see. That's Scott Brittner is there to make the first tackle.
Yeah, excellent coverage on that return again. The most important thing with regard to kick return coverage is staying in your lanes. Moon has done a much better job this year of remaining disciplined.